Thank you guys for coming. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Welcome. In this video, we're going to go over our basic footwork. Once we have our fighting stance down, we need to learn how to move. Our first movement is going to be our sliding step. We're going to get into our fighting stance. We're going to push off with our back foot and move forward with our front foot. The back foot is going to slide so that we're back in our fighting position. So move forward again, slide the back foot to get into our fighting position. To move backwards, we're going to push off our front foot, move our back foot, and slide the front foot to get back into our fighting stance. To move side to side, whatever side we want to go to, that foot moves first. So to go to my left side, my left foot moves first, and my right foot slides to get into our fighting stance. To move to the right, my right foot moves first, and the left foot follows, back into the fighting stance. After each movement, you should always wind up in your fighting stance. If you find that you've moved and gone too wide, or you've moved and come in too tight, simply readjust before taking your next movement. Let's rep this out a couple times, moving 4 steps forward and 4 steps back. Let's move 4 steps to our left and 4 steps to our right using our sliding step. Once you have your sliding step down, try to play around with it a little bit. Move in all 4 directions and try to surprise yourself if you can. Start going forward, maybe back a few times, left, right, forward, back, right, left, left, and try to speed it up until you're really comfortable. Our next movement is called the skipping step, or the shuffle step. I start out in my fighting stance, and this time I'm going to move my back foot forward first, so that it's almost in line with my front foot. The front foot is then going to push forward, so that I'm in my fighting stance. To move backwards, I'm going to move my front foot first so that it's almost in line with my back foot, and the back foot's going to push back so that we're again in our fighting stance. To do the shuffle step side to side, we do a similar concept. To go to my left, my right foot has to step first, and my left foot has to step out to get in my fighting stance. To go to the right, my left foot has to step first, and my right foot follows to get into the fighting stance. Now let's rep out our skipping step to get a little more practice. We'll do 4 forward, 4 back, 4 to the left, and 4 to the right. Let's look at the sliding step and the shuffle step back to back to better see the difference. This is my sliding step. And this is the skipping step. Our next movement is our pivot, which helps us rotate our body. What we're going to do is we're going to plant our front foot and move our back foot clockwise so that we face 90 degrees away from where we started. Another clockwise rotation. I'm now facing the opposite wall. Rotate again and again. We can also rotate counterclockwise by moving our foot the other way. We can also pivot with our front foot by planting our back foot. We can go counterclockwise or clockwise. Every time I pivot, I want to make sure that I land in my fighting stance. Let's practice our pivot. We're going to plant our front foot, move our back foot in 4 rotations, so we should wind up doing a complete circle. We're then going to circle back using our back foot as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now going in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try moving our front foot. We're going to start out going clockwise, and when we turn around, we'll go counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. And counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's play with the pivot on your own. See if you can use your front foot, your back foot, and change up the direction that you're going. Once you feel comfortable with your footwork, we can add it to the Hapkido body movement drill that we'll learn in our next video. Thank you.